Good evening all, hope we are all doing well. Welcome. I'm just in the middle of trying to sort this light out up here because it doesn't seem to be. That's a little bit better, there we go. That's a bit too, oh, it's still a bit too bright. That one, no. Oh, that's what we want, a bit of warmth. This is what we're resorting to on the start of this stream. There we go. Right, that's a bit better. Hope we're all doing well. Welcome along. Oh, yesterday was quite exciting. We got our karting video that we've been working for a very long time on. We finally managed to get that uploaded. So when Craig tunes in, we'll say hi to him and thank again himself and Byron. Tut 1 minute later says John. Hope we're all good, mate. How we doing? Hope you're going to do Sardinia. Absolutely. And then maybe one bash at Nord Cypher. Absolutely also. Definitely happening. As we say, Polyphony have gone a little bit rogue because this week's combos, I gotta say, all three are faultless. Right? I'm sure we'll go through, and say, oh, I wish the tyre wear was a bit higher here or whatever. But realistically, as far as combos go, I actually say all three of these are pretty spectacular, and we're going to delve into why. Daily Race C is the main one, and I was going to start with that, but I just missed the entry, so we're going to kick off with Daily Race B first. But this one looks pretty good. We actually do have quite high tyre wear as well. At the moment, I can't see anybody's replies because I've got that poll over the top of all the replies on Streamlabs. There we go. It's in good spirits. I am, mate. I am. Well, we got good daily races, and we got that karting video with Byron launched yesterday, which I'm very happy about. I'm going to be doing a lot of content around that. Get a few more clips and bits and pieces taken out of that video and up onto YouTube as well. So I'm happy. Yeah, it's all going to be. It's all good, really. ×2 fuel, ×6 tyre wear. Now, was there a required pit stop? No mandatory pit stop, so you might, for the race, I haven't seen any of this yet, you might either stick on the mediums or you may well go for the softs. I'm not too sure. Depending where you are, depending where you start, all the rest of it, I suppose either tyre. Off the top of my head, mathematically, both tyres there could be quite close, but we'll see. Group 4, Brands Hatch. You can't go wrong. It's Group 4, Brands Hatch. As we say, it's Daily Race B, though, so it's only a few laps. We wish it could be longer, but then we wouldn't have Daily Race C. And this is what I'm most excited about. Polyphony have gone rogue with this one, and I'm very happy to see it. We got ourselves a selection of rather nice sports, of course, but road cars. We got the Ferrari F40, which we're going to give a bash because that was very good around what's it called? Forest such and such, whatever it's called. Last week on the dailies, we got the BMW as well, which will probably avoid that, but it'll probably be a good laugh as well. And I tell you what, I was actually in the SLR McLaren. And I was a fan of that. I did a daily race in that earlier. The LFA, I would love to give that a go. And potentially as well the Porsche. That seemed the GT3, 2009 GT3 seems to be a popular shout. We will probably spend more time than we care to think on race A. I can tell you that. One lap around the Nürburgring. What more can you ask for in a race? That is tremendous. So we're going to kick things off. We'll do Daily Race B. We might do another. Who knows? Sue me if I do. We will go Group 3 at Sardinia for a couple of bashes of Daily Race C. And we'll finish off with a bit of carnage around the Nürburgring. So Daily Race B it is, I presume. Well, that wasn't what I presumed. I was going to say I presume that either, for some reason, I felt that it's normally the Mazda is pretty good round here. I was going to say, though, the Megane Trophy, but that's going back to the good old days of GT Sport when that used to be a quick round there. So, surprise or no surprise, it is the Supra. We'll jump in the Supra and give that a bash. Although GTR, why is the GTR not quick round there? I thought that might have been a bit quicker than that. Not what I was. That isn't actually what I was expecting. I thought that the GTR would have been a little bit higher up the ranks, but it's not. We'll jump in the Toyota. What's that say? Same cars as last week. Ah, yes, it is. It is the same cars. I didn't even realise that. Yeah, of course it is. The same cars that we had for what was an epic Daily Race C last week. I think the only reason we like those cars is because the Daily Race itself, you know, actually turned out to be quite good. Much to everybody's surprise. So, you know. Oh, I've gone a bit too... Yeah, much to everybody's surprise, it was actually quite decent. So, I've got a load of good clips for that as well, which is... because we had some really good races from that. Right. Let's get actually entered in this race. Because I just realised that we didn't do that. Supra. Bosh. We'll try and not... Should we start at the back for the first one? Maybe we will. Let's go. We'll start at the back and we'll just... excuse me. We'll just drive through the pits. A little bit too wide there. Oops. Had you seen the karting episode, John? Have you seen it yet? I can't remember. I think you might have messaged saying that it looked great, but it might have been about the track walk video. I can't quite remember now. Techno Tim, how we doing, mate? Good evening. Welcome along. Hey. In with like one, there we go. Thanking you very much. Yes, any new faces, please do subscribe if you haven't done so. And please do like the stream as well if you haven't done so on the way in. That's on the way out. Whoa. That's not what we want. Break a bit earlier there. Almost lost that one. Oh, John, I thought you knew something I didn't there. When you said check the radar. I thought, ooh, have we got a bit of rain? I don't know if have they actually got rain at Brands Hatch or not. I don't think they do they? Matched your lap in the 458. Yeah, I think I'd probably become more comfortable in the 458 as well, to be fair. I tell you what, I need to know. I forgot to message in the group chat from the Super Formula race the other night on Thursday. But how on earth did Carlos manage to drive so quickly and not bin it on the inters when the rain came? So I went to full wets, and Carlos was flying, absolutely flying in the rain on the inters, and it was like torrential. How he didn't bin it. I binned it so many times, it was unbelievable. I ended up quitting in the end. It was just a hindrance to everyone on track, but how he managed that, I do not know. You got a 130.2. All right, I've got a bit of work to do then. A 130.2. Right, we've got a couple of A pluses in this one as well. Working our way back up. We want to get back to A plus. Not much a karting video yet. Spent last night tweaking our potential championship liveries. They are looking good so far though, mate, from what you sent me. I saw your message saying that the I forget which one now, but they were ready. One was shared and ready to download. Faffed about all day testing the Group 2 cars. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Unfortunately, I haven't contributed yet to any testing, but I'll get onto it. 29.9 is on for sure. Oh, good stuff, mate. Let's see if we can... If I can get that quick, I'll be happy with that. Bosh. Yeah, if I can get down to the 29s, I think I'll be pretty pleased. That'll be good going. I'm assuming, are you thinking you can do that in the Ferrari as well? I'm guessing. But yeah, we need to... we basically need to decide Group 2 cars for which we're going to be, which me and John are going to be racing in the British Heart Foundation Championship for the JT Cup. And at the moment, I think, John, we're between now, aren't we, the Lexus and the NSX. But I'm guessing by... by most things we've said so far, it'll probably be the NSX. I've binned it! No! Binned it on my own accord there as well. Ah, that's awful. I'll blame the rain. Blame the rain that we don't have. Got no chance of setting fast laps if I drive like that. Now we've got the difficult job of catching up to everybody now. Oh, what am I doing? This is what practice is for, I guess. What am I doing? P48 globally. Oh, mate. Oh, that's actually... In that case, then, I've probably underestimated what a 30.2... how quick a 30.2 actually is. So I'll maybe take that back. That's rapid. I think only once have I got into the top 100, and that was, like, first thing on a Monday morning for, like, Daily Race 8. Where nobody was on. I'm going to have to work quite hard to try and catch up again now. Let's not make the same mistake. I thought I'd taken a pretty decent line here as well. I just got just a pinch too early on the throttle in third. We'll catch back up to a few people though, I'm sure. Yeah, John, I don't know how you do it. Resist the temptation to like keep jumping into more races. Like John will always say on the streams, like I just done 1 or 2 races like from the back, and then that was it for me. Ah! Jesus Christ! I was binning that there for like 3 working days. That was a very long crash there before I eventually actually binned it. Right, I've definitely dropped far enough from the pack to never see them again in this race. I think that's fair to say. I've had an absolute nightmare start to the stream with this. Simon, good evening, welcome along. Hope we're all well. I don't think that I've seen you in stream before, so if I have, I apologise. If not, then yes, welcome to the channel. Thank you for tuning in. At the very least, do we think we can set fastest lap of the race? At the very least. Oh, that's a terrible last corner. Terrible. Oh, I was 5 thousandths off setting the fastest lap. After an excellent video with Byron, thought I'd pop in this evening. I love it, mate. Thank you very much. Yeah, I was very, very happy with that video. And finally, we managed to get it out. Do you know we filmed that? I was talking to Layla about it yesterday. We literally filmed that at the very start of May. So at least, well, yeah, 7 months basically it's taken me to get that out. Which is way longer than it should have been. But unfortunately, when this isn't yet a full-time job, then unfortunately it can't get in the way of things, and sadly that meant basically 6 months before I could even look at the footage. And then I made a start properly on it a couple of weeks ago. Basically started watching all of the raw footage, kind of selecting which bits I was most likely to use and starting to put it all together, and then yeah, it just took absolutely forever. Probably about, no exaggeration, probably about 70 hours to edit that together. So you know, the best part of, well, more than a full working week really, putting it all together. 2 working weeks for some people. And yeah, we finally got it all there. And somehow I've not finished last in this race, as that guy has just binned it. So now I don't look like the biggest idiot on the track. Yeah, I bet you're on about there, Simon. I bet you Craig mentioned that literally 7 months ago as well. Because I'm sure I said to Craig, oh, give me a few weeks. As we were walking away, I was like, a few weeks, I'll have that out. We'll have that out by June. And then June came, I was like, oh, still working on it. We were just moving house and all the rest of it. So I was like, yeah, I'll get onto it, I'll get onto it. It'll not be too long and it'll be out. And then now we're into December. There we go, we finally make it across the line. That was a little bit embarrassing, that one, for a first race. There he is, Craig, how we doing? Visit my mum out for her birthday. Happy birthday to your, well, we say mam over here in Newcastle land. We say mam. Happy birthday to your mam. Need a question answered about the video? Yes, go for it, go for it. Did I have the subtitles for you? So those were the only bits in the video where we didn't have you mic'd up, Craig. So that was the reason, because when I was watching it, I had to boost the audio right the way up just to be able to hear you. And with all the background noise then being amplified at the same time, that was why I put the subtitles on. I did think that. I almost texted you that as well, but I did think that when I was putting it on. There's a couple of bits where I put subtitles though. There's the bit where I say, then we found ourselves a nice viewing point. And I wasn't mic'd up at that point, but I was telling Isaac, I said, oh, there's Byron there on the bit where you could look over the balcony. I was like, there's Byron there. And then Isaac was like, yeah, I missed him. So that was quite a funny bit. So I kept that in, but I put subtitles on that. And then there was the bit, sure. And then the later in the video, or earlier in the video, where Byron's overtaken everybody, there was that awesome move that he got on the cutback. And you couldn't really hear what people were saying on the camera there as well. You could just hear it. That was why I put the subtitles on there as well. Where I was like, I think it's Lee who was filming behind the camera. You hear Lee say, oh, he's got him. And then I think it must be you, Craig, that says, oh, on the cutback. So I could just about hear that. So I put subtitles on that bit as well. But but yes, it was not YouTube generated. I thought people might actually genuinely struggle to hear, not understand, but hear what's being said. Techno did no problem. He's Scottish, so most of us read subtitles. Oh, I love it. No, honestly, I was so happy with that video. So glad it finally. It was meant to be premiered a bit earlier on yesterday, and then I got it exported the video. And I thought, just to be on the safe side, I will have a rewatch of this just to be extra sure, make sure everything's exported properly. And then I got to the very end of the video and it was all fine. And then at the bit where we're kind of like wrapping up the video, it started glitching. And the last 10 seconds, it just kept freezing. And I was, I don't believe it. Just as well I checked. So I had to create a new project, duplicate it, and export it again. And then that took forever, and then I uploaded, and then it was taking like 3 hours to process, and I was like, I need to get it live tonight. So when it actually premiered, if any of you were watching it when it actually went live, it was streaming it in the most awful quality. But if you go back on it now, it's uploaded, and it's in full 4K, Ultra HD 4K, so you can go watch it in all its glory. But yeah, the race at the end it was so much fun putting that together. That bit. You can tell I've watched way too much Top Gear, because the whole video was like every Top Gear format, episode, challenge type thing that you've ever seen. So yeah, no, it was good. It was good fun though. Right, on recommendation then, we're going to go with the Ferrari. It was the Ferrari, wasn't it, Tim? Let me have a look. Yeah, I think Tim was saying it was in the Ferrari. So we'll give that a go. I'm surprised that as I say though, the GTR's not a little bit higher up. But yes, enjoy, Craig. Have a good evening, and we'll catch you back here in a little bit. Excellent quality when you watched it, Simon. There we go. It wasn't long after it had finished premiere, and actually I got the notification saying like, right, it's fully rendered, or fully rendered, processed. I was just gutted that it just hadn't managed to do it in time for the launch of the video, but never mind. Little bit of understeer there with the Ferrari. But the good thing is it's more planted, definitely, out of the corners, which we found that with the F40 as well, of course, last week on the dailies. Yeah, Tim was talking, saying he was using the Ferrari, so we'll give that a go. This is on Tim's recommendation. This is ignoring the fact that Tim is quite clearly a lot quicker than me. And I've butchered that one. I use Final Cut for editing. Been on Final Cut for, well, since I started, basically. So 15 years of Final Cut. I can't use anything else. Whoa! But we've got all the other software. I run a video business as well, so we've got all the other softwares, but Final Cut's where it's at for me. It is, mate. Yes, Affinity Racing. Yes, YT. Oh no, it won't be. Actually, no, it's not. It's not. This will be Affinity Gaming 75. This account. All right, look at that. I'm well off the time. So I'm 1 point. What did you say you had, Tim? A 30.2. I'm 1.4 off. I've got a bit of improvement to do. Oh, the Ferrari I'm not used to. I've got to say it. The Ferrari I'm struggling with. Is Catfish your ghost, is it? Tim, is that you or not? Oh, Italian on a 29.9. Right, I got you. Sorry, so it's not you. Yeah, Italian on a 29.9. Wow. Oh, I've butchered that as well. I find in comparison the Ferrari is a little bit more understeery though. Definitely. But it's certainly a bit more planted out of the corners. Ah, I didn't shift early enough. I find as well you've got to be a bit more linear in the Ferrari. You've got to kind of like brake, foot off the brake, then turn. It's kind of like one, then the other, then the other. You can't sort of... there's no blended driving going on in the Ferrari. It just doesn't like it, as we see. Right, we'll have time for one more lap, yeah? Just. Ah! I would have restarted that, but we've not got time now. Ah, I lost so much time there. I've lost literally 3/10 or more there. What a plonker. Simon sticking with the Supra. I feel like I probably would have been better off in the Supra. I'm struggling a little bit with the Ferrari. Oh, don't put it on the grass. Go, go, go. Magic. We should make up a couple of tenths here, at least. Four tenths, maybe. Magic. Oh, bang on 4 tenths. Bang on 4 tenths. Good stuff. Also got a 30.2 in the Supra, but it wants to kill you. Yeah, it does. At the minute, though, I'm with having driven that a little bit more, probably end up being more comfortable in that. Weirdly, 29.7 for the chap up top. Right, we're going to be P12 again then. I think we started P12 in the last one. Right. Predictions in, guesses in. Betting slips out. Where are we going to end up? What's your money on? Can we aim? Well, we're P12, so I was going to say a top 6, but that might be that might be quite ambitious. But can we do it? Do we think we could? In the Ferrari, which I'm still not yet used to. Could we do it? Top 8, Simon says. Right. Top 8. What odds are we getting for top 8? I'd say 10 to 1. 10 to 1 on a top 8. How much you putting on? Let's go. I thought he was going to keep moving across there and just totally run me out of space. He doesn't though. John predicting some mayhem ahead. That I can only give you evens on. That's definitely happening. Brands Hatch on a daily race B. Although we're in a fairly high rated lobby. Sometimes doesn't make much difference though, does it? Oh, they're thinking about going side by side there. There's someone off. Go, 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 go. Only 5.5 seconds to P1. Happens every time I race. Yeah, exactly. That's it, that's it, that's it. Go, 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 go. Side by side up ahead. The Super almost bins it. Oh, Mazda's messed up his exit. Slipstream pulls him back in though, he's all good. So 5.9 to P1. God. Oh, Jesus. He just jinked back to the right in time there. Otherwise, I was straight into the back of him, I think. That Supra's gone. No, he hasn't. He's still there. We'll get past him here, surely. He's probably going to have us on the straights. Means we've got to go to the outside. Can we get round him? And straight to the inside to play that one a little bit defensive there. Right, come on. 2 laps to go. Still plenty of time for some carnage. They've kept it fairly calm so far. P1's well out in the lead though. He's got like 1.5 2-second gap there. So P1's quite comfortable. It's everyone else that's struggling here and scrapping. There it is, these two guys having a bit of a scrap. Oh, almost got caught up in that there. Oh God, it's not looking good. Oh no, I got hit there. I got hit. Run away, yeah. Trying. Well, P7, all things considered, that's actually not too bad. Let's be fair. Reading what? Reading Funny Bones? Never heard of it. Yeah, P2 to 10, and pretty much most of that top 12 there was like very, very close. Oh, you did. You said top 8. Sorry, you said top 8, Simon. Yes, there we go. Oh, well, you should have put money on it. I was offering 10 to 1. How legal do you think that would be to set up an actual betting platform that just gives odds on how well I do on streams? Bearing in mind, I'm the one that's given the odds. You called 7th. Oh, did you actually, John? Do you know what? I didn't even see that, but yes, you did. Simon said top 8. Your next message was 7th. There we go. You got it bang on. Right then, next race. What do we think? That's messed us up a little bit now, because actually if we do, it now means 20 minutes of qualifying for Daily Race C. Do we want 20 minutes of qualifying? Is that you saying not very legal, Simon? I'm assuming. I would also assume so. Right, now I was actually having a look at the Jag earlier, but we'll see what's looking quick around here. Oh my word, it's the Genesis. Oh, I hate the Genesis. I might actually stick with the Supra, you know. Oh, we'll give the Genesis a go. We'll have to rent it because we don't have it. We'll give the Genesis a quick go and then see. In fact, do we have the Genesis in the garage? No. Right, we'll rent the Genesis. Genesis. Right, we'll do a few laps. We will try and actually set some decent laps. Instead of trying to race from the back, I think. Because we've got 20 minutes, so we kind of need to, well, spend time well, basically. So brake probably just after that 100-meter board. Right, this is the one that's a little bit trickier though. Right, what we normally do for any new faces is we play ourselves a bit of a game here. So if you can guess correctly, but it has to be all 3 decimal places, if you can guess correctly my qualifying time, free t-shirt from the merch store. Links to that in the description. Oh my god, look at that sun. Can't see where I'm going. Yeah, links to the merch store in the description. We've not got a huge amount of t-shirts on there at the moment, but over time there will be a few more. And if you guess correctly and you get all 3 decimal places, so, you know, 1 minute 28.383, whatever, then t-shirt is yours. T-shirt of your choice as well, so there we go. If that's not a reason to get involved, get your guesses in. It's going to be, what, high 30s, low 40s? I didn't actually pay attention to the top 10 actual lap times. Right, 41.3. We obviously need to, or can, improve on that by quite a bit. Although it wasn't the worst lap in the world. Oh! Let's not do that. Right, what we got in? John saying 39 treble 6, 39, does that say 937? From Simon, it does indeed. Right, we're going to, we'll get entered now because the entry will be open. So we'll get ourselves probably 8 laps. 7 or 8 laps. Genesis it is. Let's go. Simon, when you said blimey, what was blimey? Was that how awful my first lap was, or or was that in response to the t-shirt game? Right, 41.3. Obviously, let's try and do a bit better than that, considering that was our first lap. Let's go. Getting all 3 decimals correct. Well, I do a lot of streaming and we do a lot of qualifying, and believe it or not, we have actually been quite close to that a lot of times, and I think we've had 2 winners so far. John, however, guesses it correctly and then adds 1,000th. The amount of times John's been 1,000th off, or like 2,000ths off. Been very, very close. That's like where you have to be absolutely on the limit, basically. That's what makes or breaks your lap, I think. One of my favourite ever streams / daily races, whatever, was this combo, but with the Group 4s. It was absolutely awesome week of racing. One of my favourite ever streams I've probably done on the channel. Right, as close as we can be to being on the limit here. Oh, that'll do. .599. We've still got some improvement to do. Come on. Let's go. That was not very well done. Oh, yeah. Do you know what? I saw that clip again come up. When I first started getting into F1, it was actually bizarrely one of the first clips I saw. You know, you start following F1 on Facebook and whatever, and they shared a clip as I throw back to the time that those 3 qualified exactly the same time. I was like, that is absolutely mental. What are the actual odds of that happening? And then I saw it again the other day. It came up again. We've never really had that. Charles Leclerc qualified the same time as Max, but it wasn't left this season. I can't remember at what race or what track now that it was, but they had identical laps. But I think it was like in Q2 or something like that. So it wasn't the one that sort of made everyone jump about and go crazy for. Seems I've taken that corner perfectly once and then cannot do it again. Just wondering whether holding a wider line here is of any use. It's probably not long enough a straight before you hit the finish line for that to really be worthwhile though. Right, 40.9. We need to get down into the 39. Still not quite there yet. Got literally a second to take off. That's it, that's it, that's it. Go, go, go. Just too far into the corner there. Just too far. Lost a lot of time. Still a 10th up though. Come on. Another 10th and a half improvement. We're going to get 2 more laps in here, hopefully. We'll hold this in 5th. Right, take off another couple of 10s. Come on. Guesses in. If you haven't already. I must be able to, there's got to be a better way of taking that corner. I'm always feeling like I should be going quicker there. Nicely done. That's a handful of tenths there. Come on. I'm going to lose on exit there. Carried too much speed in. Going to lose it on the way out, but we might still remain probably 2 tenths up here. It's going to be a 40.2. Messed it up. What do you mean there, Tim, on the race 3 times above? What do you mean? Oh, in the chat, sorry, yes they were, yeah, so you must have missed it, Tim, but yeah, we play a game if you guess correctly all 3 decimal places, so 140.218, you get them all correct, bang on the lap time of our fastest quali lap, then free t-shirt from the merch store. So in case you missed that, that's what those guesses are there. We'll probably not have time to finish this lap here, so we might as well just push like crazy, see what we can do. Right then, daily race C, first daily race C race of the week of the stream. Right, clearly not the worst time in the world. So some of those 39s actually that you guys were suggesting would have probably had me on pole there, or high up, as close to. Scotty in this one, Cool Dawn, and who just said hello to us there? Motive. I keep looking for the Union Jack. Not that was a good race. There we go. Yeah, Tim, if you're on about the The lap times in chat, that was them, their guesses of what I was hopefully going to be setting, or what they predicted my fastest lap time was, but I didn't get there yet. So, I'm in, there's still a couple of tenths off, or 8 tenths off, whatever it was. So I've got a bit of improvement to do before they're close to being right. But P9's not the worst here. Motive 2 places behind us. Oh, James, how we doing? We're going to be getting on to Nürburgring. We're going to finish off with Nürburgring because it's daily race A and it'll be absolute carnage, as we know. So we're going to end the race on that one. Now, we had times 6 tyre wear, and I've started on the soft tyres. Whether or not that was the right thing to do, I have absolutely no idea. If everyone else has started on the mediums, I'm about to find out, and I'm getting the vibe that they have. I get the vibe everyone's going to do the full race on the mediums. Oh no, that's bad. Come on guys, we're better than that. Come on. That was awful. Contact? Yeah, just a bit. Just a bit. As usual. Oh! Yeah, I'm getting the feeling these guys are all on the medium and I've gone on the soft tyre, which I shouldn't have done because it's not going to last the whole race. Oh, they're all into the pits. On the medium. Are they all going to come out on the softs? Probably. Oh, I've just thought, have I misread the guidelines on this one? On have I misread on this one? Have you actually got to use both tyres? I think that's the case. That must be the case, isn't it? You've got to use both tyres. Or you've got to use the mediums at some point, probably, and it works out quicker to go into the pits and do the rest of the race on the softs. That must be it. So, to play it safe, we'll... to play it safe, we'll go in and we'll do last lap on the mediums or something like that. Oh, both are mandatory. There we go. Right, okay. I totally missed that one before I even started the race then. I totally misread the... totally misread the regulations. Right, that's good to know. Thank you. In that case then, I was chatting rubbish. Should have probably given myself a bit of practice then on the medium, shouldn't I? Hammer it for 9 laps. Fair play. The tyre wear isn't as bad as I thought it was going to be across those first 2 laps, so hopefully we can stick with it for as long as possible. I'm just going to move brake bias to the front. Just by 1 for now. Because the Genesis is prone to a bit of wheel spinning. So if we can put as little damage onto the rears as we can do, knowing that they're not going to have the most amount of grip in a few laps' time. Go, 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 go. Lost a lot of time there. Fuel's actually going to be, it's not going to be tight, but fuel depletion is a bit more than I actually thought it would be, which is good. Right, I'm getting a bit smoother with that corner now. Oh, there's the understeer already starting to kick in. Gonna let that guy go because I did just almost put him into the wall there accidentally. Sorry. That one was your doing though. Can't help you with that one, I'm afraid. All right. Right, we've got the hang of that one now. You alright? Yeah? What's up? Just coming to watch. Oh, well, that's added pressure I don't want. Alright, P5. Yeah, actually, you probably could do the whole race on the soft tyres, yeah. Go, go, go! That guy's called the Demon, the French one. Must be. Right, P5. Try and catch up with this guy here. Nearly on the grass. All good. 2.3, the guy in front. Starting to brake just a little bit earlier. In quality, you use +5. Interesting. Yeah, I thought the tyre wear would be a bit worse than what it's been. I am starting to feel the grip going out and a bit more understeer kicking in, but sometimes just the odd short shift will sort that out. It's mostly out of the corners that the Genesis will have you. Honestly, if I was another second up the road there, I'd be unbelievably better off in that guy's slipstream. 2.3, 2.2. Two seconds, 1.9. Here we go. Right, Stephen in P2 into the pits now. In terms of my results, yeah, it just all depends on how quick the guys behind have been. All those guys that pitted early, we got a load of positions that we made up, of course, as we know. So it's just all down to how much they've been scrapping, because they all went into the pits at the same time. They've all came out together, and then they've raced together for the past 7 laps now, so it all just depends on how civilised they've been, or how much time they've been costing each other. We've kept a fairly consistent-ish, you know, gap to the leader, though. .9, 1.8, 1.7. One more lap. Yeah, I prefer to go off strategy, yeah. Well, I only ended up off strategy because I hadn't paid attention to what the strategy needed to be. But yeah. Home behind us. I assume that's how you say that name or word. With some good pace, he'll obviously jump in front when we go into the pits. Really, really close, really tight. We're closing in ever so much, though, on this guy here. Hopefully just about to be in his slipstream. Right, into the pits we go then. With them into the pits. I wasn't sure how early the pit entry line was there. Right, P4 we go in. Home behind us, actually, he goes into the pits. Stephen's already been in. He's probably going to jump and get ahead. Scotty as well, P7. Clear track is king, certainly is. Let's go. I was going to say, now we're not going to have clear track though. Oh! I'm going to say there was nothing I could do going into the back of him there. I'd already started braking and then he drove around me and went in front. So... oh, the cold tyres are not... the cold medium tyres are not very nice. To be fair, for what this has cost me here, maybe I should have went in a lap earlier. And then I wouldn't have been behind these guys, and I might have still made the odd mistake on a fresh set of cold mediums, not having raced the mediums around here yet. Definitely need to brake a bit earlier. 3/10 behind this guy. He's going to have the slipstream though. P8, I tell you, that's actually not too bad. Not too bad, all things considered. Only 10 laps. Only 10 laps? 10 seconds off the lead. Not 10 laps off the lead. That would be pretty bad if we got lapped 10 times in a 10-lap race. Consistent too. Yeah, not too bad, all things considered there, you know. Happy with that. Happy with that. Our DR goes up as well. Bonus points for the DR. Did your FR... oh, yes, it will have done. It's on my phone. I mute the notifications on here while I'm streaming, but I will see it on my phone, and I shall get you accepted. See if I can do that now, actually, if it's come through. Ba, 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 ba. Not yet. There we go. Done. We got it. Job's a good one. Yes, accepted Tim, there we are. Kirsty. Right, back to the stream. We're going to go again on that one. That was good fun race, that one. Any suggestions for other cars, or do we think we stick with the Genesis? I was quite happy with the Genesis. Global ranking 1,417. Little bit of work still to do. How do we load the ghosts again? Stupid question, I know. We'll stick with the Genesis. Oh, should we go McLaren F1? Remember when that was such a great car on these kind of tracks? I do have cars with livery, yes. I needed to hire the... yeah, I mean, I could go... Yeah, nothing else competes. I know, that's the... I was in the Jag earlier. I did like the Jag. When I was doing some laps around here, I did that in the Jag. The Porsche, I think, struggles a bit too much on the straights, doesn't it? I mean, we can have a look, though. What else have we got? Could try the Merc. Oh, there we go. Just as I say that, Tim says started with the AMG. It was really nice. We go the Merc. Either 16 or 20. Which one should we go for, though? Overall, the 16 is probably better, I think, isn't it? We'll go with the 20. I think I was struggling to drive the 20 when it first came. I was so used to the 2016. Let's give it a go. Yeah, go new. We're on it. Right, let's do it. Right, on John and Tim's suggestion. So they get the blame if we're no good in this. We give the Merc a go. It's definitely better in second gear, I'll give it that. Compared to the Genesis, definitely. For the t-shirt, 39,666. Ah, no. Don't do that. As an Iron Maiden fan, 666 is needed. I agree with that, definitely. Favorite Iron Maiden album, fan John. Favorite Iron Maiden fan John. What am I even saying? Favorite Iron Maiden album, John. What do you reckon? Right. So I'm quite a bit off in terms of time in the Merc. That was only my first lap, of course. I'm going to try and push as hard as we can do. It's definitely a little bit better on the brakes. Too many good ones to choose from. I also agree with that. Right, we're 8 tenths up here. Nine tenths. I didn't realise just how much time we actually lost there, you know, on that last corner. Right, we're just going to run out of time for 2 more laps. But we will definitely finish one and then pretty much almost finish another. So we'll be able to gauge a little bit from that, but we'll not cross the line. So this last lap, what do we think our fastest lap will be? Or what do we think our lap time will be? Guess us in. Ah, should have been in second gear there. It's third gear in the Genesis. Could have been in second in the Merc and it would have been more than fine. Oh, that's how it's done. Ah! That would have been amazing, that, if we held on to that there. Refrain from comment on Iron Maiden. Why is that? Are you a fan or are you not a fan? That's all I need to know. Ladies and gentlemen, how not to drive out of a corner. Oh. Certainly not a fan. Yes, each to their own. Except if they're not a fan of Iron Maiden, then I'm not happy. Right, well, we didn't improve our time, but I think that the Merc will be quite good in the race yet. Although we're starting P. What do you think we should do? Should we start on the mediums maybe? I imagine everyone's going to do that though. I might do 2 laps on the mediums. Exactly. If we all like the same things, life wouldn't be interesting. Agreed. Except Iron Maiden. We should all like Iron Maiden. I love Iron Maiden. Iron Maiden's like... If I didn't have to listen to music... sorry. If I didn't have to listen to like any other artist except Iron Maiden for the rest of my life, like I'd be fairly happy, I would say. Yeah, one lap and then pit is the fastest. I'm just thinking that the amount of time that we lose being caught up behind people might be worth just sacrificing a second lap on the mediums, you know, and sticking, then doing 8 on the softs potentially. Here we go. Oh, bit of wheel spin there, actually. Roll. Oh, no! 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 Why is it always us? Why is it always us? Oh, for God's sake, you've got to be kidding. Come on. Come on. Why is it every time? Oh, man. Guaranteed. Right, well, since we're not racing anybody now, we might as well go into the pits this lap and just see. This is literally going to have to be the ultimate recovery race here. I was like, I'll go around the outside as well. Like, I'll stay clear of the trouble. And then someone parallel parks it right in front of us. Looked like he'd actually been spun round as well, or being hit, sorry, I should say. Blame Bonnet and Iron Maiden. Oh, man. Oh dear. Terrible that. Alright, this has got to be, as I say, the ultimate recovery race now. Let's get on the chocolate to hype us up. It wasn't my fault, John. It wasn't my fault. Forgot to restock the chocolate. Oh, mate. That's where you've gone wrong. Never forget to restock the chocolate. Schoolboy error. Rob Vrr is going to sort us out with a good slipstream here, I think. Absolutely he is. Oh, that wasn't even dirty air, that. How on earth did I end up over there? Oh, I wasn't losing this much time to the leader in the last race. Whisper in the process of being munched. Get in. I've gone for the cheap chocolate again. Like the 30 pence Asda Smart Price chocolate. You cannot go wrong. I say that. I did have to get some twirls as well, of course. Twirls and Galaxy. Right, we've got to have this guy now. We've got to have Rob in front of us here. Come on. He just doesn't seem to lose time to us. That Genesis is clearly quite quick. Like, we're quicker than them out the corners, we're quicker than them in the corners, braking later. And he just doesn't lose time to us. Oh! Even when he makes a mistake like that, he's still going to have us here, I bet. Watch this. Yeah, the Genesis is a lot quicker on the straights as well. Ah, man. I want to catch up to other people. I want to make up some positions back. Such a long race this as well to try and like get back into it. Oh, what? Is tuning allowed on this? When you're saying you just sent me your setup there, Tim, is for this race are you talking about? Is tuning allowed on this race? Have I been a complete div and just raced it as stock? Am I missing something? Oh, I didn't realise that. Do you know what it is? I just always assume the daily races is balance of power. Oh no. Well, that explains a lot. To be fair, I done alright in the Genesis on the last one. Did your quali time on stock tune? I just had absolutely no idea. I didn't even realise. What a plonker. Unfortunately, though, the Merc's definitely not a you know, a car that really competes with the Genesis, sadly. I don't think I'm going to catch up to these guys at all on this one. It's a bit better out the corners, but it soon loses it. Soon loses the time again on the straights. So 42 seconds off the lead. I know he's got to go into the pits, but That's brutal. Eight seconds off the next position, and I just haven't closed in at all either. Yeah, I know. I would love to see the balance of power. That's the problem. I think that's the only reason when you start to see a mix of cars up there, is they do have to allow tuning, and then people can be in a car, set it up how is decent for that car, and get it working. You know, and I think that when they brought in the high speed, medium speed, low speed tunes for the cars, that was ideal. That, you know, that really closed the gap for a little bit. But the problem being is that people spend so much time on this that, you know, immediately they find which is just absolute the quickest car. Do you know what I mean? It's not even a case of some people might prefer this, some people might be quicker in this, some people, it's just that's the car, that's the quickest. And as they have the same discussion in even, you know, the likes of F1, it's like the car's built to be quick. You just have to adapt to it, and everybody does that, and then everybody jumps in the Genesis, as I have done, by the way, as well. You know, everyone jumps in the Genesis just knowing that that's the quickest, and then they just learn how to drive in that car, and it's almost becomes the same as a time trial. You know, when they put the time trial challenges out, it almost becomes like that, where it's just seeing who can be quick in that car that it gives you at the time. I agree also with that, John, by the way. Yeah, I definitely. It just takes one quick person to go, I tell you what, I'll set it in this really crap car, and then everybody copies. I also agree with that 1,000,000%. Because let's not forget, everybody clocks in on the Monday morning and goes, right, what the track is it? All right, what's the quickest car? Oh, it's that one. And they go with whatever has set. Which, by the way, I do the same because I've not got that much time. You know, the only real time that I'm able to spend on Gran Turismo is when I do the streams. So I do the same. I log on. I go, oh, what's fastest? All right, it's that one, and I just jump in that. But absolutely possible that it's just one person set a lucky lap. No worries at all, Tim. Thank you very much for dropping by, mate. Welcome to the stream. You're part of it now. So I look forward to seeing you in the next one. I'm going to guilt trip you to tune back in. But no, it's been great, mate. Thank you very much. And I shall catch you. I got to acknowledge the wife at some point. I love it. Well, you go do that, mate. No doubt I will catch you in another stream. If not, catch you on track. And enjoy the rest of your evening, mate. I'll catch you later. Oh, someone binned it behind me. Right, I got last lap now. Everybody's been into the pits. I'm still nowhere near them. That was just such an awful opening lap. Absolutely horrendous. 26 seconds off the lead. Nowhere to be seen a position in front of us. You see, maybe it's the very rear end of a car there. and they're literally well in and out of the next corner by the time we get there. Well, all I can say is that I gained 4 seconds to P12, because I think P12 was like 8 seconds up the road at the start of the race, or just after we binned it. .7. Oh man, that was such a bad race. Right, I think I will stick with the Genesis. Sadly. That's what happens when you don't follow the pack. Or be a sheep, as James would say. Yeah, bit of a nightmare, that one. Don't even know what went wrong on that, but we'll watch the replay. Yeah, it was actually everybody in front of us, I think, losing it. Did this guy outbrake? Go into somebody? Yeah, no, it was just the connection of everybody in front. Oh my god, look at the state of it. Look at the state of it. Oh! Mind you, this guy's caused a bit of... Oh no! He's caused a bit of carnage, hasn't he? He's had some struggles. Oh my word. Jeez. Yeah, I agree with that. And GT Sport, it was a touch closer, I feel, wasn't it? It was a little bit closer. Oh man. Right, we've got to go again. One more Daily Race C, and then we'll do Daily Race A. And we might dedicate a night to Daily Race A. Yeah, definitely unlucky in the race. That was a shame, that one. I'm going to stick with the Genesis. We're going to have to rent that one though, but we'll stick with the Genesis. Unless we can magic up and think of some other cards that'll be as quick. Whoops. Right, we should get 3 laps here, maybe 4, depending on my maths. but definitely 3. Oh my god, you just see how bad the understeer is in this now, actually, compared to the Merc. Merc was so much smoother there. Pug could be a decent shout, yeah, could be. Should we try something else? Should we try something else? The Supra's got to be quick. I mean, I don't understand how the Supra isn't up there, to be honest with you. I think it was, but it was like not even in the top 20, 25. Like everything else, Supra GT 500, Peugeot VGT, everything else is Genesis. Look at this. There's the GTR. GTR is just brutal out of the corners, though. What's that? There's like 90 out of 100 cars is the Genesis. Try the Supra, though. Put Tim's setup on the Genesis. I don't know if I'll be able to do that in 5 minutes. I'm bad enough as it is. I don't even know how you copy your setup up across. How is that even done? We've got the Supra, though, don't we? So let's do the Supra. Yeah, let's do the Supra. Plus, I do like the Supra. I was going to say, I might be wrong, but I assume the Supra must be quicker on the straights as well. So, to be honest with you, I'll tell you what, it's actually a touch better under braking as well. It felt there anyway. It felt like it slowed down a bit quicker. A little bit more predictable than the Genesis. I'm just not, overall though, a massive fan of the Genesis. Yeah, let's give this a go. This feels a bit better. Let's give it a go. Come on. Right, guesses in. What's our lap time going to be? We might... Oh, I've took that all wrong. We might... I was too busy looking at the lap time and trying to work out if we'd have enough time to get 2 or 3 laps in. I can't see all of that comment, John, sadly, because I've got something on Streamlabs window that's over the top of it. Which livery do I want for GT3 something? David, which GT3 you most want a livery for? Oh, which GT3 do I most want a livery for? Well, clearly at this point it's the Genesis that we need to be in. Although the Supra I'm liking here at the moment. I don't know, mate. I keep forgetting which ones I have and which ones I don't have. I get so used to just having to rent them and not owning them, which is one downside of the game. I think it should definitely charge you to rent them, otherwise it's just not worth buying them then. I actually don't know. We'll have to have a look. We'll see which ones I'm missing. I'll see which ones I most end up renting. I did notice that I don't have one for the Audi though, and I don't race the Audi as much as I should do. There was a time when the Audi was mega competitive in the dailies, and it was awesome. I don't think I've raced it on GT7 yet. 140 treble 6, yeah, let's go again. Let's hope for the best, yeah. Go, 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 go. as you say, John, sometimes the meta car is not what you're quickest in. And I would agree. I would say the same here. Sometimes there's another car that you're just a lot more comfortable in and can just get up to speed a lot quicker. I'm just not going to have enough time to cross the line, but I'd be interested to see where I might have ended up with a few more laps in the Supra. KP, how are you doing? Did you change your suspension settings? No, I did not. I found out about not even 10 minutes ago that that this was all, that balance of power was not applied. Sadly. But maybe we would be a little bit quicker with a proper setup. Then again, every time I try and tune something, I just make it worse. So, I don't know. Oh, there you go. Johnson properly bought all bought all cars, just 3 left to buy from the Legends. No worries at all, Simon. Thank you very much for tuning in. Appreciate it, buddy. Catch you later. Hopefully catch you next time. Absolutely. Same to you. Hopefully catch you on another stream, if not on track. Enjoy your evening, mate. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for subscribing as well. What a hero. KP saying do it now. I think at that point I had about 12 seconds before the race started. I would have definitely just mashed any buttons I could have done there. But yeah, maybe we should have to have a look and get a proper setup together. I wonder if it would be worth, or whether, what do you think it would be like if we had a fixed car? You couldn't change the settings no matter which car you chose for qualifying, but maybe you were allowed sort of a race setup. That would be interesting, I think. Right, let's go. We're starting on the soft tyres, mainly because I forgot to change. So, we're on the soft tyres for the rest of the race. No clean track for us. Around the outside, almost, of the Peugeot. Who kind of didn't quite give us the space that we maybe should have had there. Oh, around the outside, we'll have that. Someone dropping off the track. Oh, that worked out nicely. We get round the Peugeot as he got tagged or ran into the back of the guy going into the pits there. So now we've got a nice clear open track, 2 seconds ahead. Let's try and make the most of this. Stay close to P1, or as close as we can do. Got the Peugeot behind us. P5 running wide. 4.8 to the lead. Let's go, come on. Right, someone into the pits early. Right, we set fastest lap so far. I'm just going to move the brake balance a little bit further forward as well. Just looking at the tyre wear so far, a little bit more on the rears. Still got that Peugeot behind us. Not doing too bad at the moment. Just got caught up a bit there. Hopefully we make the time back with a bit of a slipstream. Oh, wasn't expecting them to just all of a sudden start going that slow on that corner there. Caught me by surprise a little bit. Right, you never know. We could be on for a half decent result here. It's actually a decent race with this Ford GT. Yeah, -3 on this car usually good. Just nudge it forward a little bit more. I'm going to go -4 just to try and make up for the fact that I should have been a bit further forward on brake balance earlier in the race. Go on, that's it, we're closing. Come on. He's gone wide, might have been dirty tyres there. Go, 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 go. He's binned it. Oh, he almost hit us. He's lost it altogether. We're in P3 now. Podium is on. Right, it's going to be 3 more laps. And then into the pits we go. That bin was spectacular, it was. If you're going to bin it, you might as well do it with a bit of drama. Right, the only thing is I'm losing time to these guys up ahead. I'm not managing to kind of like maintain the gap or anything like that. They are just running quite far ahead. It's horrible when you feel the wheel go light there like that. Lost a bit of time there. Silly mistake. Jessica behind us as well. Lost a lot of time there. That was a big mistake, that one. Right, let's go. Luckily, everybody behind so far is into the pits. Just got to watch Slider there. He's gone past now. He's gone past. He's quite a way up as well. Where are we going to be? We're going to be P5. Scotty just in front of us. Jessica's closed quite a bit there. 4/10 now. See if I can hold on to P5. P4 is going to be a bit too far. 2.7 up the road. Stephen hasn't pitted, so that's going to be a 1 second penalty for him, I think. 1 minute penalty, rather. It's worth not pitting for a 1 second penalty. 1 minute. So we are going to probably move up a position. Unless the time deltas just haven't updated. They sometimes do that sort of like strange thing, don't they? Just couldn't get out the corner quick enough there. Go, 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 go. See what happens there when P2 goes over the line. There you go, Stephen's dropping down, so we're actually going to have P4. There we go. P4's not too bad. 7 seconds off the lead. That was a little bit better. Sorry, John. Just seen that message saying, remember to box. Luckily, I was concentrating. Yeah, P4 not too bad. Not too shabby. Right. Oh, don't say we've just... Oh, we got like a 20-minute gap till race A. What's our... Oh, my phone's died. What am I doing tomorrow? I wonder if we could stream daily race A tomorrow night. What do we think of that? Baldy Pace. It's like that's either Lee. I'm assuming it's Lee. It's Lee, isn't it? I'm sure. How are we doing, mate? Cherry Pepsi Max and Subway. The Cherry Pepsi. The Cherry Pepsi's there, mate. Subway is not. I haven't had Subway in ages. Since moving out the office. Uber Eats. No more. Right, we'll stick with daily race. C. And maybe stick with the... I'll probably stick with the Supra or go back to the Genesis, and then we'll do daily race A tomorrow. What did you think of your footage, Lee, on the carton video? In the end, after it was butchered in edit. Right, we'll go with the Genesis, and we'll see whether or not we're actually any quicker in this now. Now that we've been in the Supra. The Supra is I definitely prefer the Supra though. Yeah, John's saying Supra. Right, yeah, guesses in for the lap times. Oh, fucking hell, that snaps a lot more now. You can plant it a bit more on the Supra. Right, dumping it. Almost binned it. Not too bad, that actually. Ah, oh, that's where we bin it. Git. Same again. Let's get a better quality time in. Right, we want to improve by like 1.6 basically to get down into the 39s. That's it, that's better. Oh, will we improve by 1.6 here? Actually, looks like we will do. Almost, just. There we go, we're down into the 39s now. Right, we should have enough time to finish this and get another lap in as well, so... Possibly braking a bit too early there. Yeah, we'll have enough time for one more lap after this. Let's go. Let's run all the way out wide. What's that? 0.235 defined. Oh, losing it, come on. Alright, try and brake a bit later, yeah. Oh, no. Came off the brakes too early. Ah. We're not going to finish this lap, sadly. I was 4/10 up there for a split second. Right, starting P7 here. P8, sorry. Last race of the stream. We'll start on the mediums. Let's see what we can do. Right, on the mediums, starting P8. Last race of the stream. Let's go. Let's hope no one kills us. All good so far. Oh, just got squeezed a little bit there. He was entitled to it though, he was well in front. This is it as well, this first one we're not necessarily trying to make up positions, although we're definitely going to there. This is more about just getting round this lap and not dying. What about that? Right, into the pits we go, on at the soft tyres, don't refuel, go, go, go. A few people behind us also into the pits, but that's alright. We can live with that. Right, what we don't want is losing time in this battle though. So I'm just going to try and... I was going to say nail the exit, but to be fair, they did a better job than me there. Jeez, almost forgot I was in the Genesis for a second there. Doesn't like it when you do that. Mind you, the NSX wasn't a car that I thought of for around here. Really wanted to put my foot down there. Didn't want to go into the back of him. But looks like it's doing alright. Would have been ideal to slipstream in down there. .7.4 at the lead. He's lost a few tenths there. Absolutely flying past this Nissan now. Honda even. Oh, how have I got that one so wrong? Lost a lot of time there. It's going to end up being a great battle with him, I think. Thanking you. At least he waited. Ah, 5 seconds lost. That's pretty much ruined any good result, though. Man. I heard him as well clip the wall. I was just waiting for him to tag us on the way around there. 6 seconds lost that lap. And then we've lost these 2 positions. 3 positions maybe there, I don't know, 2? I think it was just 2. Oh, clip the wall. Come on. Just kind of gain that 5 seconds back to the lead, though, that we've lost. Luckily, we've been in a bit of slipstream and stuff, but trying to catch up to Marco here, P9. .3 ahead. We're actually going to end up P6. Providing we can hold on to this. But the difference, that 5 seconds that we lost, look at that. The difference that would have made. We might have been on not far off a podium. Surely he's not going to try and go for an overtake yet. He has as well. He's gone. He's sent it. Why are you braking there? Don't be braking. P7 it is. Should have been higher. Definitely. Ah, it's a shame, that one. Not bad for a recovery race, though. We probably would have had P4 there without that incident. Not bad, though. We'll take P6. Not too shabby. Right. We're going to end the stream there. We will be back. We'll probably do another stream tomorrow, and we'll do Daily Race A, because that's going to be that'll be a good one. That so Daily Race A tomorrow night. We'll probably start at 7 again, I think, and we'll get some good races. That'll be absolute carnage, that Daily Race A. So looking forward to that. Rightio, thank you for tuning in as always. See you all hopefully tomorrow. If you haven't done, please do subscribe. Any new faces here, please do subscribe. We got a few new faces already off the back of the karting video with Byron. So please go do check that out as well. If you haven't already seen it, make sure to like the stream on the way out, and I shall catch you all hopefully tomorrow 7 PM for this one. Daily Race A, all the carnage. I shall see you all then. In a bit.